Hey friends, so today I want to explore how to turn $5 a day into $1 million. How fast can we do that? I'm going to cover a few different scenarios, cover the numbers, and I'm hoping it really expresses the power in compounding growth. So what's $5 a day? It's like the cost of a double Frappuccino latte with caramel and extra whipped cream at Starbucks. And since we can't go to Starbucks right now, since Starbucks are shutting down, why not put that $5 to work in our investment portfolios? So I'm going to cover three different options. One, if all we do is save that money, put it under the mattress, put it in a checking account, how long is it going to take for $5 a day to grow to $1 million? The second scenario, if you invest it at, say, an average annual return of 8%, which is give or take about what you get from the stock market over the long term. And then thirdly, if you get really focused and you figure out how to double your money every 3 years, how long is it going to take? So the first scenario, if you just put your money in a checking or a low interest savings account, very low interest, effectively 0% interest, it's going to take 548 years for you to end up with $1 million based on $5 a day. And that's not considering inflation. So at a rate of around 3% annual inflation, you're never going to get there, guys. It's not possible to turn $5 a day into $1 million if you just put it under your mattress. Scenario two, you invest it in the stock market, you get 8% per year. It's going to take 49 years to turn $5 a day, which, by the way, is $152 a month or about $1,825 a year. So if you're getting 8% per year, it's going to take 49 years for you to turn $5 a day into $1 million. Now, the third scenario gets a lot more interesting. So if you're going to double your money every 3 years, right? If you're going to maybe pick individual stocks where you can spend 50 cents today to get $1 back in 3 years, okay? Now, I don't think that's crazy to think that that's possible in an auction-driven market like the stock market, where you can find things that are half off from what they're going to be worth 3 years from now. And, Monish Pabrai is an investment manager down in the Los Angeles area who has been doing that for, it's been about 25 years that he's been generating an average return. Works out to about 26% a year if you double your money every 3 years. So if you can do that, if you really get focused and you're able to find those opportunities where you can double your money in 3 years, it's going to take 21 years to turn $5 a day into $1 million. Now that's pretty incredible, guys. And that's what I'm trying to do. And, a lot of you are going to look at the 26% and think, oh, that's crazy. That's ridiculous to think that anyone can do that. But the fact is that people have done it. And what's even more interesting is we can actually see what they're buying and selling. The SEC requires that investment managers who are managing over 100 million in the US have to disclose what their holdings are every quarter so we can see what they're buying and selling. And I'll talk more about that. That's a technique that I use called bowling with bumpers, only buying companies that have been vetted, have been bought by these top investment managers, where they have skin in the game in these investments. So more on that later, guys. I just wanted to kind of share this exciting concept of taking, the cost of a coffee at Starbucks effectively and figuring out how to set that aside each day to turn it into $1 million in not very long, in a short 21 years, I think is reasonable if you really get focused and serious about figuring out how to make that happen. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're going to do. Are you going to put it under your mattress because, it's coronavirus. It's a terrifying world out there. I just need to stash it away in the safest way possible. And I really want you to think about, is that actually safe if it's going to take you over 549 years to turn that into, a very meaningful investment stake? And just be reasonable with yourselves, guys. Are you planning on living 549 years? We're going to have some pretty rapid advancements in longevity if that's your game plan. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, and I'll see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more on investing and hopefully expanding your investment mindsets with videos like this. All right, guys, have a great day. Stay safe out there.